This is a short video detailing some information about diamond eternity rings.
You can go. You can start.
There's been a little bit of confusion, I think, certainly over the last few years in terms of what is an eternity ring. What is a diamond eternity ring? Certainly from my point of view, as far as I've always known it, I've had many friends who have been with their boyfriend or their girlfriend for a number of years, and what do you buy? Do you ever buy a ring before you buy an engagement ring? Well, potentially not. So certainly from my understanding, it tends to be a purchase of a diamond ring that says, I'm not going to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds, but I'm going to buy you something that's special, that says I love you, that says we're committed to each other. But there is also the spin on that says that a diamond eternity ring should be given after the engagement ring. Now, I don't know where you stand on that, Steve, but
well, when I wrote the Law of Gemstones and we were researching for eternity bands, I mean, they date back a good 3,000 years, a couple of thousand years BC, and I think different cultures around the world have treated them differently. I think in the West, in the UK, in America, some ladies will tell their boyfriends that they should buy one before she even considers getting engaged. Others buy them after engagement. But the key thing to remember, an eternity band represents eternal love. So you might buy it before an engagement, you might buy it a year after the wedding, but it's not like saying you have to buy an engagement ring when you get engaged. Different people have different views. Buy it when you love somebody. Buy it with gemstones, buy it with diamonds. Just make sure it's either diamonds or real gemstones and none of that man-made rubbish that's out there. Stick with the real thing, because you're talking about love. And if you're celebrating love, and eternal love, the only thing that lasts forever, of course, is genuine gemstones.
And certainly, there's never any set rules. I know people who've bought their own eternity bands or their eternity rings because they just quite like the look of that, that row of diamonds or gemstones, because it looks quite nice next to another ring. But then, of course, there is that tradition that it is supposed to be signifying your eternal love. But for whatever reason you're going to buy a diamond eternity band, make sure that you buy one that is right for you.
And also, we keep saying the word eternity band, so let's think about that for a second. The ring itself is eternal love because it is a ring that goes all the way around. And traditionally, an eternity ring with diamonds did have the diamonds going all the way around. And you can still get those today, but there is one small problem with that, is if you ever need to resize it, it's difficult to resize an eternity band if the diamonds go all the way around the outside. And you will, if you wear a ring, probably have it resized sometime in your lifetime, because every time you put on 4 pounds of weight or lose 4 pounds of weight, that ring gets a little bit loose, a little bit tight. You might want to take it to your jewelers and have it resized. So more common today, even though they're still called eternity bands, is to have the diamonds just around half of the way across the ring. So from a face-up view, it looks like a full eternity band of diamonds, but the diamonds are just at the front. And in theory, those should be called half eternity bands. If the diamonds only go a third of the way around, they should be called a third. But common practice, and certainly all the research we have, is that eternity band doesn't necessarily mean the diamonds go or the gemstones go all the way around.
Yeah.